Hey y'all, Mackie here with Timberline Inspections. Today we're going to go over a quick video on some HVAC maintenance for you and show you kind of a common problem with an HVAC system. So what we got here is you can see down in here, we've got all this scum, and basically all that is just mold that's growing on the condensate pan. That's because this condensate pan has been left untreated. And there's different chemicals that you can use to treat it, but there's different recommendations from different experts on them, all saying don't use bleach or don't use vinegar or whatever it is. So I'll type up an article on that and give you guys some recommendations there so you can kind of figure out where to go. But bottom line is that this needs to be pumped out and treated. So what's happening here is this mold is following down the condensate and following down the condensate line. And it's actually clogging this line up as it exits out the house over there. So what we've got here is that this needs to be sucked out inside the condensate pan, treated, and then this actually needs to be blown out or sucked out at the other end. What we're actually going to do with this one is we are going to clean this, but we're also going to completely replace part of this line. The reason we're going to do that is because if you look here, there's a lot of 90-degree angles on this, so there's a lot of joints there. Those joints cause issues with leakage, and they cause more possibility of having a leak. The other thing that we have here is we have kind of a makeshift drain trap here, and we can see that all these different joints in here, and we've got standing water in this pipe that's just collecting and allowing these joints to kind of get worn down a little bit and lose their water retainability. The other thing is that I noticed on some of these joints here, they use the wrong type of pipe adhesive. And so that's part of the issue here of why we're getting this leak. But we can see we're getting a lot of condensate on the outside of this line. And the reason we're getting all that condensate on the outside of this line is because it's clogged. And we're getting condensate all the way down. What happens is we get condensate down there in the wall, and then that's going to cause us mold behind the wall. So that's why we need to get this taken care of quickly. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to replace this with a drain trap. Actually, I'll take that back. We're going to extend this out and make just one 90-degree angle here, and then we're going to put a drain trap over here in the center of this line, and then we're going to blow the rest of this out and get this cleaned out, so that way we're not having an issue down here with water back behind the wall. So hope that helps you guys a little bit with your HVAC maintenance. Make sure that these condensate lines are clean. And then one thing that we are going to do, we're going to actually put a T-joint in here to give us a visibility port. That'll allow us to see if the condensate is actually, if the condensate line is actually clogged, and it'll allow us to see if the water's flowing through it. The other thing that it'll allow us to do is it'll give us a port to actually treat this in the future, to be able to pour a chemical down there and make sure that this line's treated real well. So hope that helps you guys out. Remember, Timberline Inspections, inspected once, inspected right.